scientifically, we know it takes about a half a second to produce maximal force. But when you're sprinting and you look at the time that the foot is actually in contact with the ground, it's typically around a tenth of a second.
Yeah.
Elite sprinters, it may be less, like 0.08 of a second.
I was going to say.
Novice sprinters, it may be a little bit more. So if the foot's only in contact with the ground for, say, a tenth of a second, but it takes a half a second to develop maximal force, in that tenth of a second, you don't have the time to produce your max level of force. So you've got to be able to produce whatever force you can very rapidly in that tenth of a second. And that's rate of force development.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's where it's so important. And, you know, that's obviously trainable. You train things like plyometrics. And obviously you need to sprint at max velocity to develop that and to learn how to produce that propulsive force into the ground very rapidly. And so I think that's very important that, you know,